Well, today we're going to take a look at a Tomy mechanical game called Blip from 1977. Now, I remember when this game came out, I remember seeing commercials for it. And the commercial has a neat little jingle that kind of sticks in your head. Let's take a listen to it here real quick.
Blip, 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 blip. Blip is the digital game that you can take with you anywhere. With the batteries you supply, the light-emitting diode zips across the screen. You try to press the right button to send it back. An automatic readout keeps score. Two people or only one.
Pretty cool.
When you...
Yeah, I remember seeing that commercial, and that year, 1977, of course, we had Star Wars came out, so I was all nuts about Star Wars toys. But I love electronic games, and I absolutely had to have one of these games for Christmas. When I saw it in the catalog, of course, I had to circle it, and that's what I did when I was a kid. I'd go through the catalog and I'd circle things that I really wanted to get a hold of for that holiday season. And Blip was one of those deals that I wanted to get. And Blip is one of the games I did get for Christmas of 1977. Love this game. This is not my original. This is one I got in a retro junk box as part of, I can't remember if it was Atari I.O. retro junk box, or I can't remember which junk box I was participating in. But I got a hold of this from there. And I'm pretty happy to have this back in my collection again. It box is kind of rough, but it does work perfectly fine. It's a really neat game to play. And these retailed for around anywhere between $7 or $8 back in 1977, which would be about $30, $31 in today's market. Not too bad. No, it's not too expensive for what it is. And Tomy sold millions of these things. I had a lot of friends that had this game. It was very popular back in the 70s, and it's still quite a bit of fun to play today. It was originally designed by Hiku Usami. I went over to the handheldmuseum.com and found that information over there. I had no idea who designed it until I started looking up information about this today. There's also a really neat website you can go to called The Evil Mad Scientist, where he actually takes one of these apart and you can see all the internal workings. It's actually a really cool article to read. I'll put a link down in the notes below, so you can go check out that webpage and check out what makes Blip tick. It says it's a digital game, but only thing digital about it is the little red LED that's lit up by two AA batteries. That's it. It's all mechanical. No sound effects except for the whirring of the gears, which is kind of a neat sound anyway. So here's the box. Pretty cool. Take it anywhere. No TV set required. Blip, the digital game from Tomy. Tomy made some really great mechanical games. Of course, on the back, it describes the game in the play field. We have our LED light emitting diode, our automatic scoring, the blip buttons that you use to hold down to rebound the ball back, like tennis. We have the timer. And we have like a little instruction manual here. Blip is a TV game that you can take with you anywhere. It's player against player. When Blip it with a friend, or player versus machine if you play against Blip itself. Pretty cool. I like this. Take Blip anywhere on boats, trains, cars, rocket ships, and planes. When you play with Blip, you get carried away. And so does Blip. Yeah, that was the tagline of the commercial. Pretty cool. So let's take a look at the game unit itself. So I bring it out of the box. So here we go. Pretty case, pretty nice black case. Blip, the digital game. It was also called Blip-O-Matic in some of the other countries, but Blip kind of stuck with it over here. Of course, here's our buttons that we hold down when the ball's coming back. We have to anticipate which number it's going to go to. We hold that down to rebound it back. We have our 1 or 2 player game. And the way this works, if I go to 1 player, it just holds the serve button in, is all it does. We have our wind-up timer to time the game. And we have our scoring over here. It goes from 0 to 10. So right now it's on 0. We've got 1 point on this side because I just sent the ball across even though you couldn't see it. So we'll reset that. Now go back to our, pass it, 0. There we go. So now it's 0, 0. And you just rebound it back and forth, and when you miss the ball 10 times, the game's over. Or they get 10 points. The other person gets a point every time you miss the ball. And we have our serve button, which will send the ball back across. We have our on-off here on the side. All that does is turn on the little LED, which you can see right there behind the number 1 symbol. Pretty awesome. So let's play a quick game by myself here. So we're going to put it to 1 player. And away we go. Let's see if I can anticipate. Yes! Yeah! Oh, I missed it. So when you miss it, the counter counts up on the other side. So here we go again. Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed it. Rats. As you can see, it's a pretty cool little game. I like how the LED bounces back and forth. It gives the illusion of a digital game, but it's all mechanical. The engineers that came up with this stuff, with these mechanical games like this, like the Tomy driving game, the mechanical one I did a review on some time ago, the Cosmic Clash has like a little speaker inside and a little, like a disc in there. So cool that Tomy was able to come up with these mechanical games like this. Pretty neat. So now, of course, I have to challenge the wife to a game. So let's cut over and play a game with the wife to see how well we do against each other. Oh, good serve. There we go, got it. Oh,
At least I got a button down this time.
oh, missed it.
Oh.
Got it. You're hitting 2 at a time.
Oh.
That's why it's not working.
I was trying to hedge my bets. Man.
Oh, I thought I had it.
I've managed to return it all of once.
Let's see, the game's over right there.
Oh.
So we'll try it again.
So, what? I have 10 and you have...
I just rolled it.
Oh.
So we'll start it again. Oh, that's R. There we go, got to 0. You played at 10 points. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. And go. Oh. There we go. Oh! Ah. Oh! Oh! Oh, hit it too early. Ah.
I'm seeing a pattern here. The only time it ever returns is if it hits the 2, because that seems to be my instinctual one to hit.
Oh!
Wow, I've like returned 4 so far.
Oh! Oh man, I keep going for that too. But
I think I just won.
yeah, you did. Isn't that cool?
That's different. It tells you how, teaches you how to deal with your logic, I guess, or
Yeah. You can also play it 1 player too.
against.
Where it just rebounds, you just try to see how long you keep it in motion. And what's interesting about it is it doesn't follow like you would think. It kind of randomizes. It's a mechanical game, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely, it doesn't follow you what, you know, your logical physics. Like if it goes this way, it should hit here. Instead, it's like, hey, it's coming through 3, zip, it's over to 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely keeps your attention.
So awesome. That was a lot of fun. My wife actually enjoys playing this. She's never really played one before. This was the first time. She really liked it. Didn't do too well against each other because we're kind of hard to anticipate where that ball is going to go. I have a better luck playing it by myself for some reason. But anyway, did any of you have Blip back in the day? If you did, make some comments down below. Do you still have your original Blip? If you do, I'd like to know about that as well. Or if you're new to seeing this game, Does it interest you? What do you think you would like about it? Anyway, that was Blip from Tony. Tony from Tomy. Thanks for watching.
Oh boy!
Hey, there's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Remember, you can tell it's Mattel. It's
Okay, let them go. Some of the great SSP racers for 72.
M-A-R-X spells Mark, world's largest toy maker.
Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls.
And remember, if it isn't Duncan, it isn't Yo-Yo.